Oh my god. I feel like that just looks like completely airbrushed. Literally. Oh my god. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because we do notification shout outs here, so make sure that you never miss a video. In today's video, we are going to be testing Makeup Revolution. If you've never heard of them before, they are a super affordable brand, available from like Superdrug or drugstore type thing. Everything I think I've used, 1, I've listed down below, and 2, is like £10 and under, which is literally insane, especially because, well, you'll see in the video what I thought of it. Some of the stuff is like dupes of really high-end stuff, so definitely make sure to save your money and shop the products down below if you like them as I'm applying them. But this is the kind of look that I did, something I know, super easy soft glam, but that is because I'm going out after this. But if you want me to do more testing videos, I will definitely make sure to do them a lot more colorfully. I just thought this is a super easy glam look that everyone can do, and again is super wearable, and would be a way that I test it, because this is how like I like to do my makeup all the time. So if you like the look of this makeup look, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see how I got on with the products and the products that I have used, keep on watching. Okay, so because I am going out after this, I kind of want to do a wearable look, but if I do another testing makeup one brand tutorial, I'm definitely going to use a lot more colour and make sure I have no plan afterwards. So sorry if you don't like soft glam boring looks, but they are my fave and I feel they are super wearables. I kind of wanted to test it in a way that I knew I would use it. Okay, so I don't think that Makeup Revolution really did too much skin care, so you can go ahead and prep your skin how you want. But the first product I'm going to be using, which says new actually, I am going to be doing my skin first if I haven't already said. I can't remember if I said. But I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. So this is essentially a primer spray, which a lot of people prefer because we lazy bitches when it comes to our makeup. So just I'm gonna douse my face in that. Ooh, smells actually really nice. But then what I do like to do when it does come to primer sprays is just kind of make sure it's definitely pressed into the skin and just kind of absorb any excess product. But so far, so good. It has left like a little bit of a tack. And I think that's when you know that it's gonna be like an okay primer, because it's left a little stickiness, and that means anything that you put on the top should hopefully stick to it and last all day. So we'll see how we get on with that. Now for foundation, I didn't actually see that they really like did a foundation, and the only one that I saw was the Ultra Face Base Foundation, which is a BB cream, and it claims to be ultra long lasting. And I got it in the color FB09, which was kind of the only color that I saw. So I'm not really sure what to say about this one as of yet, and like if the color's even gonna match me, so we shall see. It looks fairly golden, and I have no idea how much you're gonna need of this, so I've just done like 2 squirts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and apply. What I will say though, off the bat, smells a little like that Play-Doh-y kind of smell, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just buff this into my skin. It looked really orange when I put it on, and I was suddenly about to be like, oh no, I'm gonna have to give that whole spiel again where I'm like, I obviously picked the wrong color. But when you blend it out, the color kind of changed to a lot lighter and a lot more to my color, so I did quite well with that one. Like I said, it's in the shade like 09. For a BB cream that it said that it was, actually quite a nice full cover, like medium coverage. It's got like a satiny dewy finish, but yeah, a really nice coverage. I'm gonna add the tiniest bit more just to like my cheek area, because that's where I like the most coverage to be. This, yeah, it like goes on really dark but then blends out a lot lighter, but it actually looks really pretty on the skin. Okay, so that's kind of like the foundation done. Like I said, really like the finish of that. It's kind of like dewy, satiny, really fresh face, so really nice for maybe like everyday kind of thing. The only thing I didn't really like is the smell. Kind of smells a little bit like Play-Doh-y, but it's not too overwhelming that I'm like thinking, whoa. But next up, so excited to try, it is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I've seen this everywhere recently. Everyone's saying it's like the new Tarte Shape Tape. I got the colors C7 and C2. C2 is definitely gonna like brighten up underneath my eyes, and I thought C7 was more kind of to my color, so it was gonna help get rid of my like under eye circles kind of thing. I'm just gonna zoom you in a bit so you can see the skin a bit better, but this is what the wand looks like. It really does remind me of the Tarte Shape Tape. So yeah, this is the color C7. I'm gonna kind of use this as like my base concealer. Oh my god. the coverage is like insane. It's actually kind of a bit lighter than what I thought it was gonna be, so I might not even need the C2, but we shall see. I'm just gonna apply this to all the places that I usually would. So like underneath my eyes, maybe just like above my forehead a little bit, and on my chin. Oh my god, I forgot my beauty blender. One sec. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. Oh shit, I can see what this hype is about. Got such a lush coverage. It's like full coverage, but literally not even that thick on your skin compared to Tarte Shape Tape. Tarte Shape Tape, you get like phenomenal coverage, but it does feel kind of thick on the skin, which I don't mind about because it looks insane. But this, you definitely get a similar effect. Okay, I am loving this base. I am going to apply a little bit of the C2 just because I have it here and I do like the appearance of a brighter under eye, but that's the only place that I'm going to put it, just underneath my eyes. Oh my god, yes. I love this. I think that looks and has blended out so nicely. I am so impressed. Okay, moving on, we are going to take the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Concealer Palette, and this is in the shade medium to dark, and we're going to use this to cream contour. So I think I'm going to take a mixture of like these two shades together. I'm just using like a duo fiber brush, kind of mainly concentrating on the slightly lighter color, but so far my brush has picked up like a lot of product. I'm just kind of applying this in all the usual spots that I would. Well, okay, so I didn't even really need to apply any oil to this, and sometimes with cream contour products you need like a little bit of oil to get them like creamy, but this you don't. Okay, let's see how it blends. So I'm just going to take like a bigger duo fiber brush and just work kind of like in upwards motions. I feel like I almost applied too much. Like I didn't realize it was going to be so pigmented. It literally just blends into your skin. Just kind of use my beauty blender as well to help. Do you see that? So easy to blend. And it literally just looks like skin. Like, I am loving this so far. Okay, so if I was to use this again, I'd definitely keep in mind that a little goes a long way. Like, it's so pigmented. But honestly, that's just like warmed up my skin like so nicely. Oh my god, really like this. And plus it comes in other shades and it comes with like concealer colors too, so I bet you they're super nice. Maybe I'll use one of them to like sculpt out my brows in a bit. But that's kind of all the creams that we're gonna use for now. So I'm gonna take the Makeup Revolution Lace Luxury Baking Powder. Now I chose this one over the banana powder that they do just because a lot of the powders that I've been liking recently have a slightly pinker undertone. For example, the MAC Patrick Star powder, the Too Faced powder, like Sweet Peach mattifying powder, that one. They all have like a slightly pinker undertone, which is really great for helping to brighten underneath your eye. So I'm just gonna take some of that powder on a beauty blender and just, like it said, use it to bake with. So I always kind of like apply my powder with a beauty blender, but then just take like a big brush when I wanna sweep it off and dust it away. And then I just kind of press the remaining powder from the sponge into my forehead. I don't normally like bake my forehead. Okay, so now we've like baked that for a little while. I'm just gonna brush it away. Oh, wow. So the purpose of that powder is not to add any more coverage. But oh my god, I feel like that just looks like completely airbrushed. I feel completely shook right now. I feel like I've completely slept on Makeup Revolution. All these insane products that are like dupes for the products that I use all the time are literally a fraction of the price. Okay, so to continue with the skin, you guys know I love a shimmery bronzer. So I got the Pearl Lights Loose Highlighter in the shade Candy Glow, which is like a really gorgeous deep bronze. So I'm just gonna tip a little bit onto a surface and just use a really big fluffy brush, literally just how like I normally would do, to make sure I don't pick up and dispense too much of the product. So just got like a big fluffy brush like this. Ooh. Okay, I can see it's pretty damn pigmented, so I'm not gonna apply it like too much. But this is gonna act as our like bronzer too. I just prefer shimmery bronzers. Such a gorgeous glow. I actually have like another palette here that I'm going to use to add some glow to my skin. It is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in Golden Sugar 2 and Rose Gold. So it looks like this, and I'm gonna dip my brush in this matte kind of blush shade here for a blush, because I don't want too much shimmer, but it just gives like a really gorgeous flush to the skin. And then I'm gonna dip my fluffy brush into that bronzy shade again. And this is just gonna add a bit more of like a golden shimmer rather than the red tone. Literally, yes to the shimmer. Now before I apply highlighter, I like to do my brows, and I actually have a few products to try. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade with, oh, it comes with a double-ended brush in the color dark brown. So it just looks like your classic pomade. I'm going to use the brush that they give you just to see if that's any good too. So I'm going to zoom you in while I do a brow. You guys know I kind of like to use a dip brow for the end of my brows, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so not gonna lie, brush is just a little bit too flimsy for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my usual brow brush to continue. And it's a really nice color too. It's not too warm. Actually pretty ashy and cool tone, which I really like. Pigmentation for me in a brow product, like especially in a pomade, I always do the like tail test, if you will, because like I don't really have a tail to my brow. Well, I do, but it's just like so short, so I have to be able to like extend it and it kind of just look like it's part of my natural brow. So to then fill in like the front of my brow, I'm going to be taking the Brow Definer Duo. So it's a precision tip brow pencil, and it obviously comes with like a little spoolie at the end, which is amazing for when you're just like brushing the product through, so nothing applies too heavy. And again, I got this in the color medium brown, so it looks like this, and we're just going to use this to fill in the front of our brows. I always like to use a pencil at the front because you can be super precise when it comes to mimicking brow hairs, but this is actually like so creamy. I probably could have done my whole brow with this. So that is like one brow complete. I think maybe I'd get a slightly lighter color for the pencil, so it's just like got a bit more of a gradient, but that was like so good. It was so pigmented. I think they should last. I feel like they're not going to budge, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the other brow, and then we're going to be back to finish the skin, eyes, and then lips. So now both brows are done. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the skin by highlighting it, and I'm going to be taking the Revolution Sun Kiss highlighter in the color Golden Kiss, and I swatched this already, literally. Oh my god. I'm just going to go ahead and take like a precise little highlighting brush and just start to highlight my skin. Oh my god. Wow, that's really pretty. This is the finished skin, and I'm honestly like glowing. Okay, so with skin complete, we can move on to the eyes. So I'm going to be taking the Sophie Does Nails by Makeup Revolution palette, which looks like this. Honestly, such a gorgeous array of colors. You could do so many looks with this that involve color, but like I said, I am going out after this, and I kind of want something a little bit more wearable because I'm not going to have time to take off my makeup. I'm going to go ahead and take this color here, which is called Cup of Tea, and just use that as my initial transition color. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. And that's such a cool name too. Again, take it in. This one, they blend really nicely actually. Okay, the next color I'm gonna take is this one here, which I think is called Floud Berry. And it actually has a tiny weeny bit of shimmer to it, but it is just kind of a nice orangey color. So I'm just gonna work that into the crease to give it a bit of warmth. But I actually really like the way that's blending and going. Love these colors. And for the lid color, I'm gonna take the color Grow Old, which is this gorgeous shimmery bronze shade here, and just apply that straight to my lid. It actually looks a lot more bronzy in the palette, but as it applies, it definitely has a more copper undertone to it. My eyes, wow, this is just like such a soft glam look, but I feel like with this palette you could do like day to night looks. add pops of color. I am going to further deepen up the crease only a little bit. I'm going to be taking this shade here, which is called Tiramisu, but I've just seen the shade underneath it is called Pug, and oh my god, that is like the cutest name for an eyeshadow ever. I'm just using that to further deepen the socket. And I'm going to take that cup of tea colour and mix it with the Cloud Berry colour and just run it along my lower lash line to kind of connect everything all together. I feel doing that really like brings out your eye colour. And finally, to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to take the kind of shimmery champagne colour, which is called Fairy Lights, and just apply that, like I said, in my inner corner. Now, Makeup Revolution didn't do eyelashes, but they did a mascara, and this is the Amazing Curve Mascara. Let's go ahead and, ooh. Okay, so the wand is like super big, but really curved, so let's try this out. As someone that has little eyelashes, this is giving me a really nice curl. But yeah, if you don't wear falsies, this is a really nice, natural looking mascara. But I am going to be applying false eyelashes, but obviously they're not from Makeup Revolution. They're actually the House of Lashes Iconic Lights, which I've been wearing a lot recently for going about my day-to-day job. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that, and then we can move on to a lip. So these are the finished eyes. Literally one of my favorite looks. I know I do this look all the time. To be fair, I've been wearing a lot of this look in recent videos, like this kind of style of look. And loads of you have asked for a tutorial, so I hope this kind of helps. Yeah, I love the way that this looks on my skin. Oh my god. Now we can move on to the lips, and it's obviously gonna be a nude because that's the best way I can test products. So I'm gonna use the matte lipstick in the shade Exposed. Okay, so this is definitely a lot pinker than I thought, and now I'm kind of scared for the gloss. But the formula of them is really, really comfortable, and they feel super, super soft. I'm just gonna quickly highlight my cupid's bow, and now we're going to apply the gloss. So this is the My Sign by Revolution gloss in the shade Scorpio, which is not my style sign, but it was the nude version. It was the nude gloss. Okay. A really pigmented gloss, like really comfortable. I really like the formula of these, actually. They literally just glided on, but oh my god, slightly too pale. So besides the lipstick being a little bit too pale, I did really love the formula of it, and the gloss is actually a really, really nice formula again, but I probably would have gone for a slightly less pinker shade had I been in store and swatching them. But overall, I'm so impressed. Like, aren't you guys? I think it looks so, so, so nice. I can't believe I've slept on this brand and not tried more stuff from them, especially because they are so, so affordable. Oh my god, my favorites was definitely the concealer. I really, really loved that blush palette with the shimmers, and I really loved Sophie's eyeshadow palette as well. I've left links to all of it down below if you want to get your hands on some of the bits yourself. Let me know in the comments down below what other testing videos you'd like to see brand wise. Loads of you said Makeup Forever, like NYX, that kind of thing, Maybelline. So again, let me know in the comments down below which ones you'd like to see. Definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up for more testing makeup videos using more Makeup Revolution and all that good stuff, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell and leave a comment down below if you've come from my notifications, because now it is time for the notification shout out. And the shout out goes to Charlotte Saunders. You were literally the first to comment saying that you were buzzing to see the video, so thank you so much and I love ya. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you did, so I know, and until the next video, I will see you then. Bye guys.